Look at how Dawn's relationship with Leanne changed this series and the special bond that Dawn thought Ampika was trying to break.
We've heard she's quite full on, isn't she? You said, you heard, didn't you?
Wow. Dawn, seriously.
Stop.
I told you that, Dawn, in confidence.
The last person I felt I would ever have to explain myself to is Leanne. Leanne knows that I wouldn't be meaning it in a nasty way.
Yeah, but I still say you shouldn't have said it. Dawn's my best friend, and usually I'd support her. But on this occasion, she's wrong. I just want you to admit that you actually shouldn't have said it.
No.
You're not going to do it because I know you're a stubborn little bitch.
No.
If I think she's wrong, I'll tell her, and that's what I did. The present from Ampika was she's taking me and her to Paris.
Oh, wow.
On a private jet. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
I do think that she's trying to build armies and maybe trying to drive a wedge between me and Leanne. I've been swanning around in Paris with your best mate. I've been sorting your house out.
Be quiet, Wardy, not yourself. What's to do?
I feel a bit weird. Things don't feel 100% today with me and Leanne. I keep looking at her thinking...
Are you my friend?
I feel like being friends with Ampika has come between me and Dawn a little bit, and that is the last thing I wanted to do.
I love you to bits. I'm not letting her come between us anymore, or anyone else.
I'm not ever doing that.
Honestly. You're never going to break us. Next time, you need to try a little bit harder, Ampika.
Dawn had said if this offer by Ampika had have happened 6 months ago, there was no way you would have boarded that private jet to Paris.
Yeah.
Is that true, and why?
Well, 6 months ago, no, I wouldn't have. It would have been because my relationship with Ampika wasn't the same as what it was when she asked me. It wouldn't have been because of Dawn and Ampika's relationship.
When you came back from Paris, your little reunion with Dawn was very, very awkward. I mean, Dawn seemed quite emotional and quite vulnerable. You compared it to a telling off and a guilt trip.
Yeah, that's what I felt like it was. I felt like you was like a spoiled child, like you were sat there saying, well, you just go off with your friend and Ampika, and I was like, well, what do you want me to do? And when I said to you, do you want me to not speak to Ampika?
And I said, no, you can speak to me.
I said, I just don't want to get involved in it. And then you turned around to me and was like, I don't want you to get involved. I don't need you to get involved. And I stood there and I went, I know you don't. But I was mad at myself watching it because I thought, you do want me to get involved because that's what you've done. You've dragged me into it.
I dragged you into it. You was the one who went to Paris. I didn't drag you into anything.
When
I'm telling you, she's inviting...
from it when I... No, stop.
Yeah, but this is not about you, though, Leanne. It's about her.
So you're doing it again.
Not you.
You never let me speak, Dawn.
It's about her, not you.
You never let me speak. But it's
go
about me because I feel like I'm the trophy that you two are going to win.
No, you're not the trophy, Leanne.
It's not even like I'm even important to you two. It's just about your feud between each other.
You don't think...
And it pisses me off. And at one point, I actually just thought...
So you don't think...
Fuck off because
you don't think you're important to me? Is that what you really feel?
No, but because that's how you made me feel.
Do you think that you're not important to me?
You made me look like I was being disloyal to you, and you know I am not that friend to you.
No, you're not. You're very loyal.
I'm a better friend, right?
And I've tried to explain to you today... I've tried to explain to you today...
You still did it. You still twisted it and made it look that way.
And it built up and my head got twisted. And I did take it out on Leanne, I did. And I apologised to you. It was out of order. The last thing I want to do for any TV show today is have a row with you. Right? I'm not going to cry. But in the past, Ampika's done things and said things to other people and twisted them against me. And regardless what Ampika thinks, I don't go around trying to twist people all the time against Ampika. I've been bitter recently because I've had a few years of it. And I've had enough. But when I heard that, it just wound me up.
But you spoke to Stacey. Did you want to play the victim?
What are you talking about? You weren't then, you don't know. You were too busy trying to get everyone on the plane with your little armies. I'm talking to my best friend about why I felt and my opinion and my personality change when she came back. I'm talking to her.
I'm also allowed to have an opinion.
You can have your opinion. You know jack shit how I feel.
Me taking the answer.
You don't bother me. Your days are bothering me, Ampika.
Look at your body language.
No, I'm not bothering anything. Your days, you're the one that constantly brings me up into every single conversation. The unwashed,
yes, you do.
the acid, the fuck off dog.
Even at your own shampoo
oh, everybody,
launch.
we're having a nice time in Paris now, and somebody's not here. You're actually boring everybody. I am not that important. Get on with your life and forget about me.
I've got a lot of things to say without the hamster getting out of its cage and obviously talking too much. Oh my God, have you seen
how much you've blown your lips up?
You look
ridiculous.
You two have had a roller coaster ride of emotions over the last few years. As a viewer...
But can I tell you now? Right, I'm not shutting up before you say.
No.
Right. it's come out of Ampika's mouth as well, this saying, and other people, we've got this love-hate relationship.
Right.
I have never had a love-hate relationship with Ampika. I genuinely have always liked Ampika.
You treat me like a dickhead for years,
I'm talking to Brian, actually.
I've had enough.
I've always had this love-hate relationship. I've never had this
No,
love.
you love yourself and
I'm
hate
talking
others.
to Brian.
Says you. You're always on telly going, oh, look at me,
Right,
look at me. No one's better than
this
me.
Is not, I'm not being
no one's
negative.
better than me.
I'm telling you how I feel.
Gypsy,
It's
big
not a
fat
negative.
wedding.
It's not a negative
Shut
thing.
your fucking mouth.
Tanya, at Ampika's